Jada Toys knock one out of the ballpark with the Street Fighters? I think so. Tell me what you think. Watch till the end. What's up, Toy Fam, and welcome back to Throwback Thursday here on your Totally Cool channel. This is a first for this channel, and I do mean a first. We're going to take you into the world of the Street Fighter. Yes, Jada Toys actually came out with Street Fighter toys that brings you back to your video arcade playing days when you were a kid. I know it did me, because the first figure on the series is the Street Fighter, well known for his iconic hair, the dog tags, the brush, and of course the camouflage from USA. Yes, you've got Guile. And you know that stage where you're fighting in a military base, an Air Force base? Yep, where you've got F-16s in the back. That's where you've got Guile. Yes. And reason why he brings you back to your arcade playing games, because the box actually looks like a video arcade. You even got 2 players on it. Yep. If back in the day, did you like to play as player 1 or player 2? I personally preferred player 1 just because I was right-handed and everything had to go to the right. Yep. Now, Guile is one of the few characters in the Street Fighter world where you have to charge his moves. Like, you have to pull back on the joystick 2 seconds and move forward to do a sonic boom. And then you have to pull down, and then after 2 seconds move up, hit the kick button to the jackknife. But, yep, that's the video game. Let's take a look at the toy. So, you've seen the front. Okay, I haven't. You even got the power gauges, how much life you have, right? That's pretty nice, pretty cool. And then on the right side, just says Guile. And on the left, it has all of the other characters. So Street Fighter 2, the final challengers. On the back, you've got a list of players or characters that you can choose. But let's go and open him up. Okay, don't want to ruin the box. There we go. There we go, there we go. Yeah. Okay, what's stopping you? What's keeping you from coming out? Okay. Oh, okay. So you're not supposed to pull out the box. The plastic is, it's got another, okay. It's got another tape on the back. You cut through that and then you pull out the clamshell. Now I know. See, it's the first time opening this toy. But why does the clamshell want to stay? Come on, man, what's wrong with you? Okay, I got a better way. I don't want to ruin the box. I want to keep it nice and clean. This is probably going to work much better. Pull it from the bottom. Okay, now I know why. This is stopping it from, because of this. Okay, so next time better to pull it out from the bottom because it's easier that way. Now, why can't you pull him out? Because this is just so complicated, man. So you cut the tapes from the side. and take this off. That's too complicated. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's too complicated for me. Okay, there we go. Oh! Okay. Now I know why you have to take the whole box out, because remember what I was telling you about that stage where you have the Air Force Base? That's it, the background. Okay, that's the background. You even got the pixelated characters just go woo. Okay, let's take a look at this pretty boy. So you've got the dog tags. You've got the alternate hands, one left, one right. You've got a stand. You've got the comb, and then you've got the sonic boom. Sonic boom. Yes, you've got it. Now let's take this baby out. Careful, careful, you don't want to nick the toy. There we go. Okay, now that we've got all of those obstacles out of the way, let's take this baby out. I'm going to pull him out with by the feet, because they're easier that way, and then he pops right out. Okay, first off, man, articulation wise, I gotta love this. Paint wise, another plus. Okay. Wow. Okay. And then let's see what this is. You've got a stand for the sonic boom. Just about right that he's an Air Force officer. Sonic boom. Yep. So put it in here like this, and then you put it like this. And then you put him in a crouch. Bend the knee a little bit, crouch. Okay. And then you put him like this. Yep. That's as close to the sonic boom pose I could get him. Yep. Sonic boom. Maybe a little bit higher. Maybe a little bit higher. Wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Put this a little bit higher, about hand high. There we go. There we go. Nice. Sonic boom. Yes. Some of you guys probably remember when you were kids and you were in the playground and giving each other sonic booms. Okay. Let's start with a figure first. But before that, let's take out his dog tags to complete the look, of course. To complete the look. Okay, you gotta take off the head. Easily take off the head. Put the dog tags on, because he's in the military. He's supposed to wear dog tags. And then just pop it back in. Right. Okay. Why do they call it dog tags? Well, like a tag on a dog. You get a collar, you've got the name. The dog tags were made so that you could easily identify soldiers that were casualties of war. Okay? So you got the dog tags on the neck. Okay, make them easier to identify when they were in the battlefield and was not readily recoverable. Okay, let's take a look at this figure. Most importantly, you've got the signature flat top that he brushes every time he wins. Okay, he combs every time he wins. And then you've got the United States of America flag tattooed on his shoulders, both shoulders, yes. And then you've got the green tank top, and then you've got the green camo pants and the boots, plus of course the army belt. Yes, that is Guile. He does come in blue, and we will do another unboxing of the blue figure, but it's probably the same, it's just a different color. But we want to show you how different the blue is, because that's the Air Force, right? Now, let's look at the joints, because this is our first Street Fighter figure from Jada Toys. We're going to show you what's different about these joints compared to the others. First of all, I love pinless, love it. You had me at pinless. Yes. Second, the neck joint. You have the joint on the head, and then you have a joint on the neck. So it's double articulation. Okay? So he can look down and he could bend forward. See? That's nice. Third, you've got butterfly shoulders. Butterfly shoulders. You know, you've got the joints that really go deep in, right? And then you've got, did I say pinless knees again? And then you've got the hinge on the calf and on the thigh. And then the ab crunch, of course. Very extended ab crunch. Like it can go crouch and still look like it's, you know, ready to fight. Here comes a new challenger. Yep. Brings me back to my days where I would skip school. Yep, I'm saying it. I kind of cut classes just to play Street Fighter. Challenge the best player out there. This harkens back to those days. And then you've got the sonic boom. Of course, we're not going to go deep into the other effects, but it is a nice playset. So it's not just an action figure, it's actually a playset. I'm looking forward to doing a review with the Chun-Li, the Ken, and the Ryu. In the US, they call it Ryu. Some people call it Ryu. I don't know. He's Japanese, so he's probably Ryu. Okay. But let's go back to Guile and let's do a toy review. All right. First impression. Love the box. Hate it when I was trying to take him out. Very complicated way to take a toy out of a clamshell. But the box design and the toy visibility from the outside, top notch. Jada Toys, top notch. Price point, they're a little bit more expensive than your G.I. Joes. A little bit more by say 100, maybe 150 pesos. But what you're getting for that price is more than what you're getting from a G.I. Joe sometimes. I say sometimes because some are heavily accessorized. Some G.I. Joes are heavily accessorized, but this one's got the blast effect. This got the iconic effect that is clearly for Guile. You know, the sonic boom, they thought of that. Really, really thought of that. I wouldn't be surprised if they would have the yoga flame or the yoga fire for Dalsim, or they even have the electric effects for Blanca. But for Guile, this is a nice touch. Shelf appeal, do I have to say it? Come on, put him in a pose where you've got the sonic boom in front. Easy, easy, easy. Playability. I haven't had him in my hands for about, what, 10 minutes? but I could just imagine the ton of play hours could have with Guile, with Ryu, with Bison, with all of the other characters, with Fei Long. And yes, they come with the Fei Long, they come with Dalsim, come with Blanca, Sagat, and all of the others. So this is hours and hours of play. Play, display, diorama, picture, toy photography. You name it, you can do it with this. So let's do a final toy review. Final toy review for Guile of Jada Toys. Is he not cool? You want me to sonic boom you? Is he cool? Probably. Is he totally cool? Let me know what you think in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, I think this is the first time that we're coming out with the first toy of the series, and it's officially, unequivocally, totally cool. Because I don't want to get jackknife in the face. But yeah, the way he stands, the way he looks, the way he brings you back to your childhood is all that you need to declare this toy totally cool. So that ends this episode, and the first of a series, by the way. The next 3 episodes will be around Chun-Li, Ken, and Ryu, the first 4 playable characters in the Street Fighter video game, and then we'll delve deeper into the other characters, which we have in the collection, by the way. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you throughout the series, and watch other videos on the channel. Hit like, subscribe, and smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. And this is Big Joe reminding you, toys are not just cool. They're totally cool. So happy collecting. Sonic boom. Bye-bye.